Welcome to the Love Cup, and this time we are running a super cool spicy team which like triple beats Medicham, because honestly of all the games I've played, I've faced Medicham in 95% of them, and this team has amazing synergy. It is like poison like double fairy. Pick up a lead against Medicham, just like I said. Opponent brings in the Lickitung, and I'm going to bring in the Clefable because look, Lickitung can honestly beat any mon. It is so tanky. It's a level like 50-51 mon, so I'm just going to bring in the Clefable, get in as much charm damage as possible, and then I'm going to farm him down with my Sylveon. This is how I play it every single time whenever there's a like Lickitung like safe switch, and honestly I do pretty well with this. I'm going for the Psychic because there's also a chance for the defense drop. The Lickitung really can't like overfarm too much because then it's getting scared of getting too low. And now I reveal my Sylveon because I want to get a lot of energy on my Sylveon, because the Sylveon does have access to Psyshock, which can hit the incoming poison types, and there are a lot of like poisons in the meta right now. I'm going to farm down the thick Lickitung all the way. Let's see what he chooses to bring in, and I think I'm going to go for a Psychic, but he brings in the Medicham. I'm going straight for the Moonblast. Let's go Licky. Let's go. Boom! And then we are going to catch the Ice Punch on the Galarian Slowbro. He just has like Pup probably, but I like counter the Ice Punch, catch it in the back. He has a Macargo. So like this match is going to be like kind of close honestly, but I think I got this in the back because I do have a move on my Sylveon, and Sylveon I think will win CMP over the like Turtle Boy. So I'm just going to go for a Psychic, grab the shield, and at this point I am going to reach a Sludge Bomb. So I'm just going to go for the safe play because I do have a loaded Psyshock. So once I get this damage, yep, he's in Psyshock range. And the beautiful thing about Macargo is that he cannot store two moves. He cannot stack it. He needs another Incinerate to get a move. So all I'm going to do is come in and throw a Psyshock, and that's going to be a great game. Super easy. Let's go. So I went on a very good streak so far. Like currently I think I'm at 8-2, 4-1 and 4-1 twice. Whoops, that's a spoiler for the set. But believe me, I'm having so much fun with this team. It took me 3 sets to find a good team, and I think this is the team I'm going to run for a while. The match is also pretty fast, and I love playing ABB teams. I absolutely love playing ABB because Sylveon just draws out the Spider Boy, the poison type, and you can hit it hard with the Psyshock. In the next match, we pick up a lead against the Spider Boy. This is where we want to see it, so I'm going to stay in and look at those confusions, chunk the Spider. We can easily tank a Lunge. I know it's called a lunch, but I like to call it Lunge. Tank the Lunge like a champion, and in comes a Milk Tank, which kind of throws me off a little bit, so I end up going for the Psychic. I can just go into either one of my Fairy Boys, but I choose to throw a Psychic, which is fine, and I can easily tank the Body Slams on the Sylveon. And I thought of bringing the Sylveon in here because the Sylveon does have Psyshock, so I can like threaten the Spider. And if I bring in the Clefable, he's going to farm me down all the way. So I'm going for the big Moonblast. Boom! Take down the thick cow. And even if he brings in the Spider Boy, I can get a shield here with my Psyshock. And he can't really overfarm too much because the like quick attacks, well, they don't really do all that much, but it does about the same as the super effective Poison Sting. So I'm going to bring in the guy. I know I can tank a lunge. I'm going to let it go, and then I'm expecting a snipe. I'm going to switch to my Clefable and take a look at that. I knew that he would try to snipe. So I avoid the snipe. The Medicham is going straight for the Pup. That's fine by me. There's nothing the Medicham can do. This is not a Wigglytuff. In fact, I was running the Wigglytuff earlier, and that is why I switched him out to Clefable, because Wigglytuff takes neutral from the counters and farm down the Spider, farm down the Medicham. That's a reverse 2-shield. No, I think that's a regular 2-shield flex. I got a bit carried away, but either way, it's some kind of a 2-shield flex, and you'll see a lot of those, even reverse ones as well. So it's going to be a crazy battles, guys. This is going to be insane. I was so shocked at how well this team is doing, because it took me, like I said, I tried so many things like double fire, double this, double that. Okay, so we pick up a lead against Porygon, Shadow Porygon, opponent spicing out on me. So I'm just going to take the Tri-Attack and see how much it does, and it does massive 70% damage. Honestly, I was completely blown away by that kind of damage. So he responds to a Spider Boy, the safe switch Sylveon on an ABB team, working exactly like how it should. And at this point, I just realized that if I shield this, if I shield the second one, I can farm him all the way down. So I don't shield the first one just in case he gets a boost. So then the second one I'll have to shield again. So I don't shield the first one and farm him down all the way. Whatever comes in, I'm going to go for the Psyshock. I was kind of expecting the little Porygon to come in, so that's why I went for Psyshock. But as you'll see, who else? It's going to be Medicham. Medicham is everywhere because it's the best mon right now. Medicham and Lickitung are two stupidly bulky, tanky and strong mon, so everybody is running them, but luckily my team does pretty well against it. So I'm going to bring in my Clefable, farm down the Medicham. In comes the Porygon. I'm just going to play it safe. Honestly, I can just charm farm him down, but I'm just going to bring in the slow bro, force him to throw the try attack, and now I can just farm down the guy, safely shield. I know it's not zap cannon, but who knows the counts for lock on, right? So I'm just going to farm down, and that's a reverse 2 shield flex. Opponent goes down with 2 shields, and that was a great game. Oof, this team is just smacking opponents left and right, especially because, like I said, Medicham is so common, and Medicham has nowhere to go on this team. All your 3 monsters hoop the Medicham. So picking up a lead against Pokota, if I read that right, against the Spider Boy, as you thought. So I'm just going to stay in here. He switches out to Electrode, and then I really misplay in this match. Honestly, I should have just switched out at this point. I mean, either one of my mons can do very well against Electrode, but I just make a mistake. Go through 2 confusions, go for the sludge. He's at the move now, so I'm expecting him to throw the foul play. I'm going to try to catch on my Sylveon. Opponent is smart. He predicts that, reads me like a book, and he overfarms. This is not a hyper beam, so I'm going to let it go. And now I can just overfarm a little bit. Well, actually, I can't overfarm because I lose CMP. So I just go straight for the Psyshock, and he goes down. So I'm able to regain switch advantage, which is amazing. Opponent is an amazing player, counting perfectly, overfarms, undercharges. Like, he's just completely playing the best game. Really well played to the opponent in spite of having a bad lead. So I'm going to come in with my guy. Again, it's a really tough call. What do I choose to do? I choose to let it go, and I know he's going to switch again. You see that? I predict the snipe. There's Crafty in the back. Look at those chums rip him. So if I did not predict that, he would have come and sniped me. But I really need my G bro to take out the Spider Boy. So that was a great play by me. It's a small thing, but these are the small things that becomes the difference between winning and losing. So I go for a move which is unnecessary. I'm going to farm him down anyway. He overfarms as much as he can before he gets too low. He knows he has to survive 1 confusion. He gets the boost. Come on, G bro, survive the poison stings, and that is a great game. That is a 4-0 so far. Oof, what a game that was. That was absolutely insane. Hats off to the opponent. Sometimes the opponents play so well that you have to give them respect. GG there, brother. I think that was Pokota or Porota. I don't remember the name. This is going to be Murgalicious. So maybe it's an Indian guy because, Murga means like chicken. And again, I'm going to misplay this. I really should have switched out instantly. I try to catch the foul play unnecessarily, and I give the Electrode a big energy lead. So misplay by me. I should always save switch to the guy. And see, I would have drawn out the spider there, and I would have been able to farm down the spider with my guy, the confusion boy, on the lead, and then I would have got shields from the Electrode. But instead, I played wrong, and you're going to see this is why you should stick to a team for a long time. And he gets the boost. Okay, so this wasn't just bad play, it was also bad luck, because if he did not get the boost, I could have let this go. But now the lunge will almost take me out. The Lunge is like double boosted, so unfortunately I'm forced to waste a shield over there. So bad play, bad luck, both of them coming to bite me in this match. Again, I'm going to try to do the same thing. He's at the foul play right now. I'm expecting him to go for the foul play and try to catch, but he holds on beautifully. So this match is pretty much over right now. There's honestly not a lot I can do. I'm still going to try. At this point, I thought Clefable wins CMP over Electrode because Clefable does get to a pretty high CP. So I thought I can just farm him down, get 1 shield here, and maybe then I can reach a move with the guy, my slow bro. But as you see, we lose CMP. I was not expecting that. So that's going to be a great game. There's really nothing I can do. So I'm going to forfeit, and that's a 4-1 set. But I think I could have won that as well if I just played it correctly. So that's a great game. And I get a Tapu Lele. Let's go, Tapu Lele. And so I'm just going, and for the guys who are sticking around for so long, I have 2 bonus battles for you. This was before I was running the Galarian Slowbro. This was the first set, by the way, that I ran the Galarian Slowbro, the one which I showed you so far. And right now I have 2 against Sandrew Tate, crazy name, Top G, picking up a lead against the Top G, the golden guy. And I'm going to save switch to my guy, the Sylveon. Initially I was running the Crustle. I'm going to switch that out later to the Galarian Slowbro, which does amazingly better. Go for a big Moon Blast, throw the moon at the thick boy, and the thick boy is going to go for Body Slam. I do get the lucky attack drop though, which does help out a little bit. I mean, it's not game changing honestly, but yeah, well, I mean, it helps. So in comes the guy, the Wigglytuff. I'm going to go for another Moon Blast. Opponent is just calling the bits. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's saving the shields for, I have no idea what he's doing here. I'm going to farm down the Wigglytuff all the way, and I'm expecting a Medicham in the back because that's what every team does. They run Medicham blindly because it's the best one out there. I can't blame them. Don't worry guys, I'm not trashing on them. I'm just saying, I'm just a bit bored of the Medicham honestly. So I'm just going to bring in my guy, the Charmer boy, and safely shield the potential Psychic. Even if he baits it, doesn't matter, as you'll see. He's not going to reach a move. In comes the guy, the Licky. I'm going to shield this. Honestly, I don't think I needed to, because like Psychic is the move which does more. Well, he did have enough for the power whips on my defense. I think that's a fine play. So that's going to be fine, and I think I can farm him down before he reaches a move. Farm down, jump down, GG to the opponent. Reverse 2 shield flex again. So there were so many reverse 2 shield flex. Oof, I am just having a blast for 2 sets with this like double charm team. I mean, like double fairy, I really shouldn't call it double charm, because the Sylveon is not running charm. Pick up a lead against the Spider Boy. This is how you should play this. So he comes in with the guy, the Electrode. I'm going to go for an Excessor because he allows me to reach it, doesn't throw a move, and I'm going to save switch. Now I'm going to switch out to the guy. So he's going to go for a discharge, right? Yep, he goes for a discharge, and I'm going to keep over farming and go for this like Psy Shocks here. I'm going to shield because I really need alignment, right? I can't let the Spider Boy up against my Clefable, so I'm going to over farm as much as I can. Go for the Psy Shock, and you're going to see Sylveon put in truckloads of work in this match. We get the shield. Opponent tries to over farm. He forgets how much energy Sylveon has, and boom, take down the guy. I have one switch, I have one shield advantage, and guess what? Sylveon is not done. He lets me reach a Psy Shock, and this Psy Shock is going to boom, do massive damage to the Spider Boy, and now he has a Loma Mola in the back. Opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match, just like Home Slice Henry says. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. See you.